Hello, welcome to another Beatroot music tutorial. My name is David Marsden and in this lesson I'm going to be unravelling the mystery behind the black notes on the piano. Now, many of my pupils in their early stages of learning the piano, when they're probably just using the white notes, will ask me the question, what are the black notes for and what are they called? Some want to know why sometimes they're called sharps and sometimes they're called flats. So I always think at this stage, let's give them some theory, and I then give them this explanation and find that it works really well. Okay, so assuming you know all the note letter names on the piano to start with, so we've got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then it just repeats A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and so on. Also, semitones. Semitones, very important to know what this is. Semitones are the nearest distance between any of the notes on the piano, including the black notes. So between A and that black note is a semitone. Then we've got a semitone between those two. Notice there's no black note there, so those two are a semitone apart. Semitone, 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 and again between E and F there's no black note, so again semitones apart. Semitone, semitone, and so on all the way up the piano. That's a semitone. Other very important thing to understand is this direction is up, the notes get higher. This direction is going down, the notes get lower. Okay, so here's the method then, very simple. If you want to sharpen a note, in other words, if you want to make C become a C sharp, you find C and you go up one semitone. So to sharpen a note, you go up one semitone. That's this direction. One semitone will take you to there. So that note, that black note, is a C sharp. Again, if you want D sharp, there's D. Go up one semitone, D sharp. You want F sharp. If you get G, go up a semitone, G sharp, and then this one will be A sharp. Okay, now here's one for you to work out at home, and this will test if you actually got the idea. So we're looking for an E sharp. You might want to pause the video and think about it, but if you think about what we said about the semitones, moving up one semitone, and E, go up one semitone. There's no black note, so you go up one semitone, takes you to F. So that note is called E sharp. Okay, here's another one for you, B sharp. See if you can find B sharp. So you find B, go up one semitone, and that note is a B sharp. You might be thinking this, but it's a C. It'll all come clear when you look at my video on keys and key signatures, because sometimes that note is called a B sharp. Okay, now let's look at flats. So if you want to flatten a note, for example, you want to play B flat, you're going to go down one semitone. So you find B and go down one semitone, takes you to this black note here. That will be a B flat. Okay, and you can move to an A, and you want to play an A flat, you go down to this one. This will give you an A flat. This note would be a G flat. This black note here would be an E flat, and this note here would be a D flat. Here's a quick question for you. See if you can find a C flat. So there's your C. You go down one semitone, takes you to that note there, which is commonly called a B, but in certain keys it will be known as a C flat. Let's find F flat. So you find F, go down one semitone, takes you to that note there, which again we know as an E most commonly, but in certain keys is known as an F flat. So as you can see, these black notes have two different names. They have a sharp name and a flat name. The useful way to remember the sharps and flats, I always think of sharpen up and flatten down. Okay, so by now you should understand what the black notes are on the piano, and you should know the difference between the sharps and the flats. Now in my next video tutorial I'm going to be talking about keys, key signatures and scales, and then it should become very clear why sometimes a note is called a sharp and sometimes we call it a flat. So please watch out for that video coming very shortly on this channel. If you found this video useful, then please tick the like button and subscribe to the channel Beatroot Music, and you can also follow us on Facebook by clicking on the link below. So until next time, thanks for watching.